I pride myself in being a respectful person. A lot of things were said about me on YouTube because that's how I found out that my marriage had ended, on YouTube. Yeah, I didn't know that my marriage had ended.
Hey, this life get as e be. There's how this life things get as things the work. Oh my goodness, chai, this life, how I wish things go just dey turn upside down like this so that people go dey believe say there is God. Really? Anyway, Shami, I no bored you guys with long grammar. You guys remember this Stella Damasus, that year that she took this Doris Simon's husband, this Simon that is dancing like this now. She took her husband, and Doris Simon was begging and pleading and pleading and pleading anyway for this woman to leave her husband for her. This Stella Mascos, Abi Damasus, say lie to lie, say now where she sees this Doris Simon husband, and there she go by. Just as May is crying now for her husband, for this one self, May just use wetin happen to these people, just package herself. She no even shake, she no even shake body. She just say, okay, aya, as you wan collect my husband, take. You understand me? But this one was crying, leave my husband. This one, even to the point that this woman have to take away her child. Now that one pay me pass. For this social media, we dey here, we know when it happen. That one pay me pass that a woman have to beg to see her child. This one corner the child. The woman no fit see her pikin because she collect the woman her husband, collect the woman pikin. Now she don dey talk like better person. I hope you Juju Austin will not come to one and be telling us that something pushed her, like she was trying to say that people refused to understand her. Something made her to do what she did, to do what you did. Like how? I don't understand. In fact, when I listen, I just say my narrate small thing for Namona for understand where they come from. Oh yeah, let's go.
I pride myself in being a respectful person. A lot of things were said about me on YouTube because that's how I found out that my marriage had ended, on YouTube. Yeah, I didn't know that my marriage had ended. Yeah.
Let's just stop here for a minute. What do you mean you didn't know your marriage had ended? You were just browsing YouTube. You were looking for Beyonce videos, and then you saw. I mean, come on.
Well, the man in question traveled and was supposed to be away for a while and was supposed to come back. And a few days after the man traveled, my phone was buzzing. I received messages from people saying, what's going on? Are you okay? Why didn't you tell me that there was something wrong? Blah, 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 blah. Then I'm like, what are all these links they are sending me? And I'm like, Ruma, Isabel, let's go. Something's up. Let's put YouTube for me. And I'm there typing my name. And before I'm done typing my name, videos just start coming up. Stella's dead marriage crashes. Karma is a bitch. This, that. There's Stella in this, that. I'm like, wait, what? I didn't know that, you know. And I called, we had a conversation, and even at that time, I still didn't know that anything like that had happened until I got the final call to say, no, I'm not coming back. This is oh wow, okay. You know, I don't want to go into full details. Ted, you don't do this to me. I've never talked about this or mentioned this, you know. So it's, of course, every marriage has issues, and people don't know how it all started, what impressions were created, what was said, what was not said. I'm not even going to, out of respect for all parties involved, there are some things that I'll just probably leave as is. But one thing I will say though is that it's important for you as a human being to know yourself more and love yourself more and know what you want and what you don't want, so that nobody will come to you and make you see things and tell you these are the things that you should want. Because if you don't have that strength and identity of yourself, someone who is supposed to be that person for you can decide who you should be and how you should be. But the whole thing has polarized people, friends, family members, in-laws. Like, I'm on this person's side, or I'm team this, I'm team that. That's why I really don't talk about it. It's not as if I'm scared of anything. No, it's done. Some people are even wondering, are they still married? No, I'm not. I'm divorced. I'm single. This is the first time I'm saying it categorically, because even Rumi was like, Hesti, you know you've never said anything. Teddy will ask you these questions. Are you ready to answer? I'm like, I will pray. You know, let the Holy Spirit guide my mouth. But yeah, it's done. It's been almost 3 years now. So however, it's just the team this and team that, because of how people, you know, in the beginning it was a lot of media wahala. Husband snatcher, this, that, and some people who knew me knew that there were things that I was not capable of doing. There must have been something that made me accept, you know. So for them to come to me, they received heat too for still being friends with me or for still working with me. They received their own heat. They support Stella will do this to person. And they're like, you don't know her. You don't know the real story. You don't know what happened. You don't know her side of the story. You've read stuff. You don't know who she is. So at this point, because they were friends to both of us, it now became a problem of who should I identify with more? Who can I be seen with more? When I see this person, there are some things I shouldn't say or talk about. How do I avoid? You know, it became so like sensitive to a lot of people. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to do this to people. I don't want to add to all of this by going to talk. I don't talk about things like this in public. Before him, there was somebody else that I married. It didn't work out. Nobody heard my voice. I didn't talk about it. That one passed quietly. Because
as a matter of fact, I didn't believe you had gotten married.
Yeah, it lasted 8 months. Biggest mistake of my life, because the guy was an amazing guy, but he was my friend, my best friend. And religion is what caused that problem that made us marry when we were not supposed to be married. We were supposed to be very good friends, because as my friend, he was awesome. But as a married couple, it didn't work. We just messed it up, and we knew it.